things that this could apply to. Another great example, and where we've had some very well-developed legislation that have been passed in a few states so far, is refusal to cooperate with federal gun laws. So in other words, the feds say, we're going to confiscate assault weapons. Well, the state would say, okay, feds, try to confiscate assault weapons here in Idaho by yourself, because our police, our sheriffs, our law enforcement, we're not going to lift a finger to help you. Well, the ugly truth is that, maybe in one state the feds could do it themselves. You do that in 20 or 30 states, the feds are powerless. So it's nullification in practice. And again, perfectly legal. The Supreme Court has held in 4 major Supreme Court decisions dating all the way back into 1842 that the federal government cannot force or compel states to cooperate or participate or provide resources to enforce federal acts or federal laws. So it's a great power that we have that we can use against the federal government to check it and put it back in its place.
Okay. So basically, if at least 15 or more states banded together, and even if the current Supreme Court was to come around and hold a different opinion as far as whether or not the states could nullify or not, the bottom line is at that point the federal government simply wouldn't have the means and resources itself to force those states to comply.
Right, exactly. And like I said, the Supreme Court has already held that the federal government can't force those states to comply. They cannot commandeer state or local resources. And, I don't even know that it takes 15 or 20, but, if people are kind of shaking their head and going, I don't know if this would really work or not, and I understand that people are skeptical of this idea. All you really have to do is look at what happened